it is Karen's birthday. Let's sing her a beautiful happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Karen. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Can you believe it? I'm 70 years old today.
No, you're 70 years young. There you go. There you go.
That shows me.
And look at what they're doing. They're riding bikes. Hey, have a good one, guys.
I hope to be as healthy and happy as you when I'm 70 years old.
Karen, we are very happy that you came here to celebrate your birthday partly with us here at Occupy.
Well, I wanted to be with the 99% on my birthday because that's where we belong.
Bruce, thank you for showing up here on your bike. Why don't you give me a message of the week?
Well, I think periodically we have events that happen, such as this horrible event in Colorado, that should give us all pause for thought concerning, are we doing all the right things? Are we doing everything that we really can and should do to prevent this kind of terrible incident? This is not the first incident like this. Predictably, it's not going to be the last. But I think it's high time that we all give serious thought to what really can be done to reduce the likelihood that we experience this repeatedly over and over again.
Bruce, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Valerie, you had a great statement about Texas and voting. Why don't you tell me that again?
Well, I'm like you, Egberto. I don't believe that Texas is as conservative as it appears. But because I've been doing research on the number of Texans that vote and how that comes down, and the bottom line is, I think that Texas is a more progressive state, but progressives have bought into, number one, they've gotten lazy, in my opinion, and they've bought into your vote doesn't count. However, conservatives know their vote counts, so they're out there voting in every election, and progressives are like, why should I vote? My vote doesn't count. Progressives, I think, vote for interests for the majority of people. I don't think conservatives do. They are more narrow focused on what they will vote for.
That is evident by what comes out of conservative policy.
Right, and if we need to get more people voting in off years so that next time Rick Perry runs, that, you know, we only needed another 700,000 votes, progressive votes, and we wouldn't have him as a governor.
And we actually have a lot more than that.
Yes, and actually only like 15% of registered voters voted for him. Amazing.
Well, look, Valerie, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Kevin, thanks again for being here at Occupy Kingwood. What's the word?
Part of what we want to see take place is for our fellow citizens to get out and vote. We, people, are the government. So no matter how indifferent you may be, no matter how hopeless you think things are, we really are the government. We, the people, need to get out and vote this November. No matter what you believe in, no matter who you're backing, this November, get out and vote.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Professor Davis.
Yes.
Word of the week.
Word of the week. Great column by E.J. Dionne a couple of days ago. Several countries now measured having higher social mobility rates than the United States. Usual suspects: Canada, Germany, Sweden, Denmark. Countries that have progressive tax policies. Countries that have stronger trade union movements than we do. Countries that have lower unemployment rates. Countries that have universal health care. And I think the message for Americans is we've rested on our laurels too much. We have too many people like Mitt Romney who just want to celebrate the country in uncritical terms, and we can do so much better. And these other countries ought to inspire us to certain policy ideas we can borrow and put to use here. That's my thought.
Thank you very much, Professor. Mark, you had a special message for today.
Well, in the news this week, once again, we've discovered that the 1% aren't paying their taxes. This has been a big issue. Mitt Romney's father, George Romney, started the tradition of presidential candidates releasing 10, 12 years of tax returns when Richard Nixon was caught cheating on his taxes. And when this whole concept has been very effective because we haven't had a presidential tax scandal since. Now Romney, of course, is trying to hide his taxes. I don't fully understand why. I mean, if the guy's been fantastically building his wealth, that would prove that he's a great businessman, and that might be something that people would vote for. But he's hiding his taxes. Clearly, there's a reason. Either he's been cheating on his taxes, he's made fraudulent contributions to his IRA, or more likely, he participated in the 2009 tax amnesty with the Swiss bank accounts. And if he opened his 2009 tax return, we would see that he had spent a decade hiding money from federal taxes in a secret Swiss bank account. So let's all get him to open up his taxes, and let's clear the boards, and let's find out the truth.
Thank you very much, Mark. Cody Pogue, District 127 candidate for House Representative. What's your word of the week?
Well, you know, I've been thinking a lot about the negativity we have in politics so often. You know, so often we forget that we're all Americans. We're all fighting for the same things. We just want a better life for our friends, for our family, for our communities. And so often I see, you know, Republicans saying that Democrats just want to destroy America or something like that. People trashing the president and acting like he's our enemy. And it just feels like the rhetoric in politics has just gotten too much. We got to realize that we disagree on stuff. Sometimes we disagree on what's really best for our families, what's really best for our communities, but most of us really want the same thing. And it would be nice if instead of looking at the other guy as our enemy, if we would just see it as it really is. We disagree and we're all fighting for the same thing, just going about it in different ways.
Thank you very much, Cody.